For millions of viewers, the Bradley family felt like their own. We invited them into our homes weekly, sharing their laughter and struggles. But behind this chaotic, loving household, a different story played out. One of last-minute cast changes, on-set secrets, and real tragedies that forever changed the show. Think you know 8 is enough? Well, here are 15 facts that will change how you see the Bradfords. Number 15. The show is based on a real-life family. So, the Bradford family wasn't just a TV creation. They were inspired by reality. The show is based on newspaper columnist Tom Braden's 1975 book 8 is Enough, a father's memoir of life with his extra-large family. And while producers changed the surname to Bradford, all 8 children's first names, David, Mary, Joni, Susan, Nancy, Elizabeth, Tommy, and Nicholas, matched the real Braden kids, creating a direct link between the fictional family and the real one that inspired it. Number 14. It was an unusual hour-long show with a laugh track. So in the 1970s TV landscape, shows were either half-hour sitcoms with laugh tracks or hour-long dramas without them. 8 is Enough broke the mold as one of the few hour-long shows using a laugh track. And this created a unique blend of dramatic storylines with comedy, defining the show's signature tone, making you cry one moment and laugh the next, sometimes in the same scene. Number 13. An on-set romance and real-life marriage. Now, while the Bradford siblings had plenty of on-screen romances, a real one was blooming behind the scenes. Connie Needham, who played Elizabeth Bradford, found love on set during her first professional acting job. She was around 18 when she was cast. During the show's 3rd season break on April 7, 1979, she married David Needham, a set designer working on the show. After the wedding, she changed her screen name from Connie Newton to Connie Needham, a detail fans spotted in season 4. And their on-set romance turned into a 26-year marriage with 2 daughters, proving love transcended the scripts. If you're loving these trips down memory lane, join our Totally Rad membership for just $2.99 a month, and it helps us keep creating content you love. You'll get exclusive badges, emojis, early access to new videos, and shoutouts. Hit that join button to support the channel and keep the nostalgia alive. Thanks for being Totally Rad. Number 12. The actor playing Tommy was a real-life rocker. So, Tommy Bradford's storyline about becoming a musician in a rock band mirrored Willie Ames's real passion. The actor, who became a huge teen idol from the show, was a dedicated musician off-screen. Ames was the lead singer and guitarist for a band called Willie Ames and Paradise, and the show's producers even had his band appear on 8 is Enough, blurring the lines between actor and character. This let Ames pursue both his acting and rock and roll dreams simultaneously, making Tommy's musical ambitions feel completely authentic. Number 11. 2 of the Bradford kids were recast after the pilot. The Bradford family we know wasn't the original lineup. After the pilot, the network made changes. Chris English played Tommy and Kimberly Beck played Nancy initially, but ABC executives were unhappy with their performances. Willie Ames and Diane Kay replaced them, giving us the family dynamic that defined the series. Number 10. Laurie Walters fought for pay equality. While Joni Bradford found her voice on screen, Laurie Walters fought for equal pay off-screen. She was one of the few cast members to publicly address the pay gap, noting all male actors earned more than females. She pushed the women to negotiate contracts collectively, a bold move when such conversations were rare, mirroring her character's strength. Number 9. An off-screen affair between 2 Bradford siblings. Now, before the show started, a surprising romance happened between 2 actors. Laurie Walters and Grant Goodeve, who played siblings Joni and David, had been in a relationship. It didn't last, and Goodeve married in 1978 as the show became a hit. This adds a fascinating, slightly awkward layer to their on-screen sibling dynamic. Number 8. The youngest son's haircut started a national trend. Now, few child actors have captured America's heart like Adam Rich as Nicholas Bradford. With his cherubic face and witty lines, he earned the nickname America's Little Brother. But it was his distinctive pageboy haircut that became a true cultural phenomenon. Mothers from coast to coast asked barbers to give their sons the Nicholas Bradford haircut, and this hairstyle became one of the biggest trends to emerge from the show, turning countless boys into Bradford lookalikes. It proved Rich's immense popularity and cultural influence literally changed how an entire generation of kids looked. Number 7. The stepmom was barely older than the kids. When Betty Buckley joined as Abby Bradford in season 2, she was just 30 years old, barely older than the eldest kids. Grant Goodeve was 25, while Lanny O'Grady and Laurie Walters were in their early 20s. Abby was closer in age to her stepchildren than her husband. While her wisdom made her believable, the casting put a very young woman in charge of a large family. Number 6. The real-life landlord-tenant connection. So, one weird behind-the-scenes story involves life imitating art. Dick Van Patten wasn't just a TV dad, he was also a real landlord to Ralph Macchio, who played troubled nephew Jeremy Andretti in later seasons. In a strange coincidence, Macchio was actually Van Patten's tenant in real life. The actor playing the nephew living with his uncle was literally living on his TV uncle's property. Number 5. The show's teen idol got unequal screen time. As 8 Is Enough progressed, Willie Ames became a major teen idol, and teenage girls could not get enough of him. Producers noticed this surge in popularity, so early seasons balanced attention among all 8 children, but as Tommy's fan mail flooded in, the show's focus shifted dramatically. By later seasons, Ames was featured in almost every episode with substantial storylines, while Grant Goodeve, Susan Richardson, and Lanny O'Grady saw their roles shrink significantly. Number 4. The tragic life and death of America's little brother. Adam Rich's role as Nicholas made him one of the most famous child stars of his era, but his life after the show was deeply troubled. Starting in his teens, Rich battled substance abuse and had multiple run-ins with the law. In 1991, he was arrested for attempting to burgle a pharmacy, and his TV dad Nick Van Patten had to bail him out. He struggled through repeated stints in rehab over the years, and tragically Rich died in January 2023 at age 54. An autopsy later confirmed his death was due to an accidental fentanyl overdose. A heartbreaking end for America's little brother, and a stark reminder of the pressures that can follow childhood fame. Number 3. The abrupt and unceremonious cancellation. After 5 seasons and 112 episodes, 8 Is Enough came to a sudden and unceremonious end. Despite its loyal fanbase, the show's ratings had started dropping by season 5, and production costs were rising. In 1981, ABC decided to cancel the series along with 7 other shows. The news shocked the cast. In a 2000 true Hollywood story, Dick Van Patten revealed the heartbreaking way he found out. He read about the cancellation in a newspaper. No one from the network or production company had bothered to call and inform him. It was a cold ending to a show that had been a warm part of American television for 5 years. Number 2. Luke Skywalker was the original oldest son. This is probably the most famous what-if in classic TV history. The original actor cast to play oldest son David Bradford was none other than Mark Hamill. He filmed the pilot, but a series of events changed both TV and film history. After filming, Hamill was cast as Luke Skywalker in a little movie called Star Wars, maybe you've heard of it. He wanted out of his 5-year contract for 8 Is Enough to focus on movies, but the production company initially refused. Then, in January 1977, Hamill was in a serious car accident that fractured his nose and cheekbone. After the accident, and with his newfound Star Wars fame, the company finally released him from his contract. Grant Goodeve was hired to replace him as David, and the rest is, well, history. Number 1. The heartbreaking real-life death of the first Mrs. Bradford. Now, the most tragic event in the show's history happened right as it was beginning. Diana Hyland, the acclaimed actress who played the original mum Joan Bradford, was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1975. She managed to film only 4 episodes of 8 Is Enough before her health deteriorated significantly. On March 27, 1977, just 12 days after the first episode aired on national television, Diana Hyland passed away at the age of 41. The writers had to scramble, keeping her character away for the remainder of Season 1. And when Season 2 began, the show jumped forward in time, revealing that Tom Bradford was now a widower. Hyland's real-life death was woven into the show's narrative, forcing both the cast and the audience to grieve together, and setting the stage for the emotional journey that would come to define the entire series. What's your favourite Bradford family memory? Comment below. And for more deep dives into classical TV secrets, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. See you next time.